Hello, guys. We are here with Dave and Delaney, owners of Rise Up Nutrition. I talked to you a little bit about them last week. They are one of our sponsors for our event that is coming up. So we're just going to have a dialogue of why they started their business and how they got started and why they love the sports line that they're going to be helping us with our athletes.
Great.
Perfect.
Well, I'm Delaney.
Dave.
Hello. And I really got introduced to this company about 10 years ago. I was just wanting to lose about 5 pounds. Started on a program, lost a quick 20 pounds, which was really awesome. Went through a really healthy pregnancy with our youngest, and the rest kind of is history. People started asking me what I was doing. And so I would bring them to the nutrition club that I was familiar with, that I was going to, and they wanted me to help them. It was relatable. They wanted me to go grocery shopping with them. Any of these were my friends that I wanted to help them do what I just did because it was easy, it was fun, it tasted great. And so the business part actually just fell into my lap ultimately. And before doing Herbalife, I was a full-time vet tech. I was working really almost till like 7-8 o'clock at night every night, and then I was serving on the weekends, about 12 hours Saturday and Sunday. So I really didn't have a whole lot of time, and so I was able to fit this business really into like the little nooks and crannies of my day, and I only did it really just to help my friends. And I was like, okay, a little extra side hustle is not gonna hurt.
Miss being a bitch.
Yeah. And then you have a new baby at home. I'm like, who's gonna raise this baby? Love ya, but they need their mama too.
Yeah.
And so slowly I was able to not work, like a double on a Sunday. And then I was slowly able to get rid of Sundays and then Saturdays. And then fast forward, now we do this business full time. And, we close at 2. Our kiddo is online schooled with us. Our oldest loves to be here. And it's just a family business now that we love and enjoy and love going to work, love helping people get really great physical results, mental results, and financial results. So,
Okay. You have a question? All right. So let's break down what these products can do for the athletes that are going to be in our event this year.
I'm going to let Dave share a little bit about how he got started.
Yeah, so just really quick. So I came in a little bit different, right?
Mm-hmm.
To be quite honest, I was a skeptical husband. Delaney came home talking about using these products, and I was not on board. Waste of money, waste time. Lucky for me, she didn't listen. And like she said, she quickly went on to lose 20 pounds. So now I'm saying that there's power in the products. They work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to put my ego aside. I got started on my own program. I quickly dropped 9 pounds, 3% body fat. I slimmed down. I started seeing my abs poking out again. The business kind of fell into our lap. We kind of document our journey as we go through social media. We're sharing the products, sharing what we're doing, sharing our results, and people are curious. So ultimately, people start asking what we're doing. Same thing, we introduce them to the products. We get started with personalized programs, and we just help people get in the best shape of their life. So to kind of get into what you're talking about, Denzel, so we have an athlete line with Herbalife. It's our Herbalife 24 line. It's these black canisters here. And the really cool thing about these products is they're all NSF certified. And coming from an athlete standpoint, that is absolutely crucial because they're clean. If you take a UA, they're not going to come up dirty anything, and it's going to be totally good for sport. And we have everything from pre, during, post workout. We have BCAAs. We have enhanced protein that has 5 protein sources in it. So just kind of break it down. We have our pre-workout, which kind of sets itself aside from other pre-workouts on the market. It has 100 milligrams of caffeine, so it's not packed with caffeine, right? But it has a product in it called nitric oxide, which actually opens up blood flow. So it gives you an incredible pump. It doesn't give you such a caffeine buzz where you're itching and shaking, It's very clean. It comes in 2 flavors, mango and watermelon. Absolute favorite products. I don't work out without these products.
Which flavor is your favorite?
My favorite is the peach mango.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second that.
Absolutely. And then we have a product. This one's really cool. This is our CR7 Drive, it's called. It's this canister right here. And this product was specifically designed around Cristiano Ronaldo. So they hooked up all these tests to him for his pre, during, and after workout to see what his body was lacking. Things like magnesium, potassium, that kind of thing. And they pumped it into this. So this is like our healthy form of our sports drink. It's got carbohydrates in it to fuel you during your workout. It's got tons of electrolytes to keep you hydrated. Tastes amazing. It's acai flavor. And what's really cool is that it's endorsed and sponsored by Cristiano Ronaldo, like the #1 athlete in the entire world, right? Hands down, though, my favorite product is the tall black canister. That's our Rebuild Strength. That's a whey and casein protein. Tastes amazing, super clean. It's going to help with immediate and sustained muscle recovery. And we also like to use this product with our athletes because athletes tend to burn a lot quicker, right? They're burning through their calories a lot quicker, their metabolism is a lot faster, so they're eating a lot more. So instead of using our soy isolate, which is used in our meal replacement shakes for like weight loss and healthy weight gain, that kind of thing, we do the Rebuild Strength. It's not going to keep them full as long. Mixed with our healthy Formula One healthy meal, it's going to give them 33 grams of protein, 21 vitamins and minerals, and I mean it's going to help power through it and tastes amazing, like I said. So that comes in chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
I think
So I like it.
something. What?
No, you're in there.
I think something too is there's not fillers. Like what's on the label is absolutely 100% correct, and that's something you're not going to find at like your
That is rare.
to go at a shelf.
Nutrition.
Yeah. I don't want to name any names, but just going to buy like, oh, it's cheaper to get it somewhere else. Well, you're paying for what you're getting as well.
Exactly.
And it's safe. And a lot of people have reactions to whey protein in a sense because they're having reactions to the fillers. It's been my experience. So
Have either of you ever played any sports?
Yeah, I grew up. I played baseball, basketball, football. Baseball is my favorite, basketball, and then football. And then still to this day, I play men's league softball. I play pickup basketball, and I also coach our kids softball and basketball. So I mean, we're a healthy, active family, and that's kind of like what our pursuit and our like I would say our ultimate purpose is to promote healthy, active lifestyle in people, in their families, and their children.
How far do you think you would have gotten in sports if you had these products back then?
Oh boy, are you kidding me? I was drinking nothing but sugary, watered down sports drinks, and in between games having McDonald's and pizza, So I didn't learn good nutrition until I was in my almost 30s, right? So I feel that nutrition is such an underutilized. It's not taught well. It's not taught in schools. We talk to college athletes, high school athletes. They're not taught nutrition, but they're sure the heck taught how to get in the weight room, right? So we're getting in the weight room. You're doing side one, but we teach a philosophy of 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. If you're not fueling your body with proper nutrition, you're not going to get the results that you could really get, right? We use the saying like you're not going to outrun your fork, no matter how much you're working out.
Exactly.
So to kind of like circle back and answer your question, I truly feel I could play at a higher level with proper nutrition, especially during my games.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, that's funny you just said that because that's the one thing that we have to get these players to do is to beat their 40.
I heard it.
Okay. Alrighty. So, again, I messed up and forgot to tape it. This is the second time. So, this might be a thing that we do in every video. Hopefully not. But we're talking about the 40 and how the products help, get their 40 up. I know that when you lose more weight, your times get faster. Is that correct?
I mean, naturally, if you lose more weight, you're probably going to be lighter on your feet. Yeah. You're not carrying around as much weight. To kind of circle back and answer your question about how these products could help benefit somebody in something like the 40-yard dash. I feel like with anything, if you're fueling your body correctly, you're going to see some increase in performance. And the beauty of our products that I hold true by is that what's on the label is in the products. Delaney kind of touched on fillers. I don't know if that was caught or not, but a lot of products that you get at some of your local nutrition stores are full of fillers. What's on the label not necessarily is 100% in the product. And the way our product is mixed is like none other too. It goes through a very extensive process of how the product is mixed. So you know that every serving you're getting has exactly what's on the label. And again, a big one is with anything where you want to see some growth and some enhanced performance is consistency, right? But I mean, to kind of just go and answer the question very simply, I just use it, try it, and see what it does for you, right?
Okay.
And our CR7 Drive is our sports performance during workout. It's like a healthier sports drink. I think we might have touched on that. I don't know if that got caught. But that's say better you feel in
Okay.
your body, the higher your performance is going to be. Guaranteed.
So we were talking about a program. The
Healthy, happy, and well fed.
Okay. So how much does that cost?
To start, it would be about $190, and we can personalize it to what that person's looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, we can wrap that a little differently because athletes feel a little differently, right? Not to say that athletes don't necessarily want to lose weight or gain weight, but the 190 is a very it gets you 30 shakes and 30 teas, right? Is the idea of it. For an athlete, especially for like what you guys are working towards, I would probably it'd be the same, probably 190, but we'd instead of the soy isolate meal replacement shakes, we'd add in our Herbalife 24 line. We would do the rebuild strength, which is the whey and casein. We'd do the prepare, which is the nitric oxide powered pre-workout. We do the CR7 drive, which powers you through your workout, and we talk about the BCA, so you're getting your branched chain amino acids, which are going to help with muscle growth, muscle sustainability, and with muscle soreness.
So this is something that I haven't talked to you guys about yet, but we do want to partner with you guys in getting these done for the 5 players that we do pick out of our camp. So after all the politics are over and we have picked the people that are going to be contracting with us, we'll bring them in here and get them started with that.
Yeah. I think it would be pretty cool too to once they get started, let's see how 2 weeks goes, and let's do something similar to this where we can ask them very similar questions. How are you feeling now that you're using these products? How are you feeling? How's your performance level? How's your stamina? Are you getting fatigued? Like, are you lasting? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, how are your workouts? I mean, once you take away, I'm not going to say any other company products, but once you remove the pre-workouts you're using now and replace it with what we have, what's the difference? How's your body feel? How's the pump feel? You know what I mean? What's your post-workout? I mean, most people that hit in the gym, most athletes are having some type of protein shake after their workout, right? Because you have to fuel the body after the workout, and you have to rebuild the muscles that you just tore up, right? So I love it. It's like a trial test, right? Try this instead of this, and tell me how you feel, right? And we give it a week, we give it 2 weeks, see how they feel, and I think it'd be really neat to kind of sit down and do something very similar we're doing here.
Okay.
And along with all that, they're going to get the meal planning, the calorie numbers, protein number, the recipes, the snack list, the community behind it, the accountability. We can check their body fat, their muscle mass, and just watch that body composition just completely change too.
So this channel is all about support. These students are coming from an area where they aren't told how to become NFL players. So not just giving them the resources, what can you guys do to support them in their walk, in their journey?
We have a huge community. Just in we call it a challenge. We call it our healthy, happy, well fed. We have a community online that interacts every single day, numerous times a day. We also meet in person, usually 1 time a month, and it's a huge group that we're all on the same mission. It's to get healthy. It's to strive to be a better person, because when it's not just physical, because your mind changes, your physical changes, everything else, your confidence changes. So many things change with you when you start putting good nutrition in your body. Your energy, get some people some great results, give them some energy, and watch their confidence and their moxie just completely change. But then just hanging out with more like-minded people and positive people, I think, can impact people's life just tremendously.
Yeah. And as far as I don't know how much we can help with recognition or being recognized, but we document everything along the way. We use social media as a platform to spread the word of what we do as a business, what we do as in helping people. So I mean, if we have 5 athletes, that in a sense it's like an experiment, right? Like we're going to get these 5 athletes these products, and we're going to see what it can do to increase their game, right? We'll document that. Share it on our social medias so our followers see it as well. And then, always down the line, there's always an opportunity with the business as well for anybody that comes in. And that's when we get you in front of, we have events quarterly that have 2,000 to 30,000 plus people in this Herbalife company, and that's where you're really going to get an opportunity to talk to some really high up people in the company. Some people, we have ex-pro athletes in the company you can touch base with. I know Herbalife is in the NBA Combine and the NFL Combine. They have sponsored athletes. Zaire Alexander in the NBA is one of our sponsored athletes. So I mean, there's ways that go beyond just using the products, right? Which is really, really cool. So there's always an opportunity out there.
So are you guys ready for the banquet?
The banquet, you guys' banquet's coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, it is coming up.
I'm excited for you guys for that.
We have food. I'm there for food.
Food's good.
Which reminds me, like, does that ever affect you? Like, you're like counting your calories and everything. Like, what you want one stack of ribs? Does that like?
That's such a good question.
Yeah.
So we practice 80% nutrition, 10%, 20% fitness. We also practice 80% like let's stay on point, 20% let's live our life as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know. Phew. But like even we were just in Chicago for the weekend. We brought our shakes, get our 2 shakes in a day. We have some protein bars, and then we get treated like royalty for dinner. And we had some lunches, but
And piece of pie?
we had some
There's always
dessert. There always
yeah.
dessert. There's always room for a dessert. But we also teach that. Like,
Yeah.
how can I'm going out to eat? What's something I can do to plan my day out and not, completely throw it away.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, people ask us all the time, like, how do you drink just shakes? And I laugh because I eat 3,000 calories a day on my program. And out of that 3,000 calories, about 200 to maybe 400, 400 to maybe 600 comes from my shakes. I eat like crazy. I'm very conscious about what I eat, and I have fun with it, right? So, I mean, I can draw out meal plans that are ideal, that taste good, that aren't boring. Because that's the thing, right? If it's boring, it's not sustainable. If you lose interest, it's not sustainable. This isn't a diet. We don't call Herbalife a diet. We call Herbalife a lifestyle. You are creating a new lifestyle, and you're incorporating the number one shake, the number one health company into it as well, right? So it's literally just finding a way to have fun with it, right? That's literally it.
Well, you guys have some fun flavors as well. Can you tell us some fun flavors that you have?
Go ahead.
Okay, so
got
my
lots
favorite
of
right
flavors.
now is dark chocolate coconut. I like it hot. I love strawberry cheesecake with a little bit of lemonade, and we put sprinkles on it. We get crazy. Maple peanut brittle, that's really popular. We have some healthy shakes we put like chop up protein bars in. And so it's like a blizzard. So people want to chew their food. I'll give you something. But we make a really yummy shake, and then sometimes we eat with our eyes. We're like children. And so we can spice them up a little just with a little bit of, pizzazz on them. Some whipped cream, a little piece of Reese's, and it goes a long ways. And it doesn't have to
It's the sweet tooth,
yeah. And it, we eat with our eyes first. That's what you see, you smell, things like that. So we have so many.
I'll say my favorite is we call it the s'mores.
Oh.
And I do it with 2 scoops of our Herbalife Rebuild Strength chocolate. And I do 2 scoops of our cookies and cream. And Herbalife has flavorings as well. So we use a s'mores flavoring. And then I'll add a little whipped cream, a little mini marshmallows, a gram, and a couple chocolate chips. Perfect. Tastes like a treat, and you're getting all the nutrients, all the protein, healthy carbs, healthy fats in it. It's a full meal. Tastes amazing.
And it's got the minerals in it, vitamins and minerals. And usually if it's like, I'm craving chips, well, you're probably lacking a mineral, nutrient, vitamin, something. So this really takes care of that. And so if we are craving something, we can usually make a shake out of it or make a healthier version. Like, I really want macaroni. Well, instead of being, I can't have macaroni and cheese, let's make it so we can. And it tastes really good. It better taste good. I'm not eating it. And it fits into our plan. Like, that's what our groups are for too. Like, what can we, I really want this. Does anyone have a really good recipe? There are some people out there that are so smart, and I'm so grateful for them.
We do the transformation coaching, health coaching, but when we have these groups and you have, 10, 20, 30 people in a Telegram group together, they're sharing ideas together, and we get to sit back and watch and learn ourselves, you know what I mean? So it's not just Delaney and I taking care of 30 people at once. We are, right? Ultimately we are, but it's like they're taking care of each other. And we've had, which has been really cool with these community is so big in what we do. We have these groups and these people that have never met each other, never spoke to each other. We put them in these groups and they start to build these relationships. And then now on Sundays, they come in and they meet in person and they have a shake date. It's really, really cool. It's It's very fulfilling too.
It's making new friends. That's what our world needs right now. There was some statistic, I don't know what it is, but we're like the loneliest. It's like the loneliest time right now.
Mhm.
People want community, and so that's something you can buy stuff online if you want. You can buy stuff at the store, not talk to anyone, but people want the community feel. They want to be welcome. They want to be loved. They want to feel belong to something, and that's really something that we get to offer.
The number one biggest difference in what we offer versus another nutrition company is it comes with a human. It comes with face-to-face interaction.
Like first time I came in here, it was actually a really good energy because I was tired that day. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come in here. I got my drink. I got overhyped.
Yeah.
Got some tea. That took me down, but I was like, wow, this is a nice place. Like I like this. Like I kept looking at the sign for like 20 minutes. I was like, oh my god.
We say we're cheaper than therapy. People will come.
Yeah.
We have a healthy bar. And two, with that, we always joke too about like Herbalife is a personal development company wrapped around nutrition. And so you come in and you find yourself ultimately. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like we said before, once you start seeing results in yourself, you start feeling better, you walk with more moxie, you got more confidence, your smile gets bigger, you're talking to more people. People notice the glow, right?
Mhm.
So I mean, we're a whole vibe, man. Herbalife is special.
Herbal vibe.
You got it. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
A little mic drop.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think we got what we needed.
All right.
Thank you guys.